Hey everybody, Brickette here, showing how to unlock all 14 characters in Fresco, plus a secret shield and Brad Hoggle in the Grand Canal in Lego City Undercover. Thanks to Will Salvino and Pink Alien Gamer for requesting it. This one will give you 1 of 5 secret police shields or Mario Superstars on the Wii U and Switch for the Popstar character token. It shows up on the map when you get near it. The first time you go to the top of this tower, you have to walk all the way up. You can conquer the Fresco district here. Lots of studs and super bricks. If you activate this space crate, it'll put a teleporter down at the bottom of this tower so you can teleport up here the next time. But what I really came up here for was this box. It has 1 of 5 police shields, or Mario Superstars on the Wii U and Switch, that we need for the Popstar. I made a separate video showing how to get all 5 of them. The link is in the description below this video.
Yeah!
You can slide down the railing here to get a trophy or achievement. We can jump off the top to get to our next character token, Mikey Spoilers, which we get from building a ramp super build. Oh, good. Missed the water.
He looks like he landed way off course.
This is where we are right now. This ramp super build doesn't show up on the map until you discover it by walking onto it. Now it's there. And it costs 10,000 studs. Mikey Spoilers is a criminal and costs 20,000 studs.
What's new?
We can get the next 3 character tokens on the top of these buildings. We can get to them starting here.
Policeman!
There's a blue color swapper through that door. Paulie Blindfolds is up there. I'll show you how to get him without the jetpack in a minute. You can use this launch pad to spring back to Paulie Blindfolds. But first, I want to get another character token through this door. The Salvatore Calzone character token is in here. We'll need a firefighter.
She's late again.
Salvatore Calzone is a criminal and costs 20,000 studs. Here's how we can get Paulie Blindfolds without the jetpack. Paulie Blindfolds is a criminal and costs 20,000 studs.
Now,
You might be able to jump on that green plant or the table to get over the fence without the jetpack. I'm not jumping off the roof yet because we have one more thing to get up here for Carlo Jerome. One of the 3 balls we need to make into ice cream scoops for Carlo Jerome is up here. The Super Astro Crate Red Brick makes opening space crates a lot faster. I show how to get it in my 9 red bricks for speed video, which I'll link in the description of this video.
Hello there.
You'll need the construction worker disguise, which you get in chapter 12 of the story. Hit the top button to ride it. That's the first scoop of our bowl of ice cream. We'll need some dynamite for the next one, or the unlimited dynamite red brick. Here's a dynamite vending machine in case you need one. It's next to that pot to get up to the greenhouse. We need to blast this silver Rex Fury statue to get the next scoop.
Hey, what's up?
There's the second ice cream scoop. We need one more.
Police business. I'm gonna get potato chips. Oh yeah, I like potato chips.
This ball gets us a soccer player plus the last ice cream scoop for Carlo. The soccer player is a special 2 in the civilian category and costs 10,000 studs.
I love this place.
It sounds funny hearing Chase's voice coming out of her, but it is supposed to be a disguise. Carlo Jerome is a criminal and costs 10,000 studs. If we color one of these scoops of ice cream brown for chocolate and the other one strawberry, we'll have a bowl of ice cream which gets us Vinnie Tracksuit. I'll show you where the color swappers are after I get Vinnie.
I need a coffee.
I had to back up a bit to color them. Or I could have jetpacked up to the bowl. There's a pink color swapper around this corner for the strawberry ice cream scoop.
Hello.
And there's a chocolate one over here.
Hey!
Vinnie Tracksuit is a criminal and costs 100,000 studs. Right across from the ice cream bowl in front of Papalardo's is a disguise booth. The Gangster is a criminal and costs 10,000 studs. Start over here to get Tony one time. Through that door to the right is the dynamite vending machine. Just in case I fall. There's the greenhouse I was talking about. Or you could go all the way around to get up here. The first time I was up here, the billboard got in my way, so I couldn't see if I was going to hit the launch pad or not. I'm more careful now. Tony one time is a criminal and cost 20,000 studs.
I could really go for a burger.
We can get up to Sentinel Channard and Forrest Blackwell Tuxedo from west of this Collin Point super build. Oh, I think that's the pizza truck. The hanker. I marked the super build because it was the closest thing on the map that kept grabbing on. Sentinel Channard is a criminal and costs 20,000 studs. Forrest Blackwell Tuxedo is right around the corner from here. We need Rex Fury for him. Forrest Blackwell Tuxedo is a criminal and costs 250,000 studs. Wow. I already have the map marked for Lucky Pete. He starts next to that Collin Point super build. Huh. I didn't do it long enough. I need the jetpack for this. I think there's a super brick in that building down there. But this little building has Lucky Pete in it. Lucky Pete is a criminal and costs 20,000 studs.
I wonder what he meant.
This launch pad will take us to the other building, where we can unlock the free run for the Snowboarder guy. Here's the free run. It's just around the corner.
That was weird.
It might be a good idea to water this pot before starting the free run, especially if you don't have the jetpack yet. I'll switch to the jetpack anyway. There's a clock to gain some time. There's the second clock to gain a few seconds. Don't miss that clock. You have to collect them all to finish the free run. Here's the fourth clock. And there's the last clock. Snowboarder Guy is a Special 2 in the civilian category and costs 10,000 studs. Across the street from the disguise booth and Papalardo's is where we start for Bryony Muska.
Half-day holiday. Yes. Hi there. This is too early for me.
That name Bryony reminds me of a very annoying character in another game I used to play. She would call all the time, nagging me to buy something or do a mission in the game. Finally, I guess enough people complained about her that they lowered the amount of calls by about 80%. What a relief. Bryony Muska is a resident in the civilian category and costs 2,000 studs. You can get Tim Welch by Blackwell's mansion after you get the jetpack in Chapter 13. The easiest way is to get it before you go into Special Assignment 14.
Think you can open it?
There you go.
Well, I could have done that.
If you already finished Special Assignment 14, you can go back into it for a few seconds and exit out right away. If you don't have the jetpack yet, you can skip to the character token in the Grand Canal in this video. It's the last character in this video. You can find its timestamp in the description below this video. In story mode, you'll be right around here after you arrest the enemies. Before going into the mission, you go to the right to get the token. There's also another way to get up here. We'll need a helicopter or any aircraft and a jetpack. Also, the helipad in Fresco needs to be built already. Tim Welch is a criminal and costs 20,000 studs. If you have this helipad, then you can fly over to it from another helipad. One of the easiest places to get aircraft is right up there above the police station, but it's a long flight from here. The one in Bright Lights Plaza is a lot closer to Fresco, so I'll super fast travel to that helipad. If you don't see the circle on the ground right here, that means the elevator hasn't been unlocked yet. What you need to do is fly a helicopter to this building and go down the steps to this elevator and use it. That will unlock the elevator on the ground. If you don't have the jetpack yet, which you get in Chapter 13, Disruptive Behavior, you can skip to the character token in the Grand Canal, which you can find in the description of this video. Or you can hover over the bottom part of this video on your computer to see where the next notch is. It should also tell you what character token is at each notch. We need to get to that helipad for Tim Welch's character token. Go towards the mountains to the left a little, over a low point. Hold the jump button to go up and the right button to go down. Steer with the left stick. I made a video of unlocking all the aircraft. I'll put a link to it in the description, and you'll see a card link at the top of this video for it if you have annotations turned on. Hold the right button until you see the prompt to land. In story mode, after you get the jetpack, you fly over here in the UFO so you can get Tim Welch before you start the mission by the door at the top of the stairs. You get the jetpack in Chapter 13, and then you come here right after that, right before Special Assignment 14. For some reason, I was too high to go through the stud rings, so I just fell. But I'm glad I did, because I got a super brick. This time, everything worked out. But I wanted to show you that you could still recover and you don't have to start all over. If you're in story mode and you're right here, you can get Tim Welch. After you beat up the enemies, go to the right before you go into the mission. There are lots of studs down the stairs that you can get before you jump back over the fence. Now that we got all 14 of the character tokens in Fresco, I'll get the character in the Grand Canal. We need to get a boat. There are a few ways to do that. One way is to fly over a boat and jump over to it with the tag button. Another way is to find a boat sitting at a pier. I tried to find a boat here, but they don't seem to show up when you need them. I'm going backwards. Lower the aircraft by holding the right button. Sometimes there are boats past this third bridge, but they only seem to show up when I already have a boat. So I'll get one from the open water over here. You can also just drive over to the pier to get a boat. At the southern end of Fresco, there's a pier where there's usually a boat that you can take over to the Grand Canal to get Brad Hoggle, a firefighter. What's jumping in the water? Could that be a shark? Be careful of those, by the way. We can get to the canal by going under this bridge. Head for that bridge. Now, of course, there are plenty of boats when I don't need them. I switched to this one with the tag button. It's a little too tall. Brad Hoggle is in the left tunnel. There are super bricks all along here, and a red brick and a coffee break up here. And there's a boulder on the other side. We're on the south side of the Grand Canal. Brad Hoggle is a firefighter and costs 10,000 studs.
Perfect.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, which I really appreciate, and subscribe to see when I upload new videos. And I'll see you next time.